So now you transfer over to Norfolk State for your final 2 years of eligibility. Walk me through what was the transition like. What were the summer workouts like?
Man, listen. Dude, everything I've been through up to this point, injuries, all that, this is the first time I ever questioned that basketball was for me. The dudes had told me, like, they was like, yo, you know what I'm saying, playing for Jones, like, it's different. Like, you know what I'm saying, it's difficult. I'm like, bro, I don't care. Like, I feel I'm mentally strong, like, you know what I'm saying, like, whatever. And then they was talking about, like, the condition. He was like, nah, we condition. I'm like, bro, ain't nobody scared of no running. Like, you know what I'm saying? But nah, this dude's different. Basically, strength and conditioning coaches handle conditioning, right? Mm-hmm. Typically. But nah, Jones handles conditioning.
That's wild.
So I don't know where he gets these workouts from, Navy SEALs or something. Yo, bro. The very first day is easy, right? So first thing that was different was we had a mile test. Guards got to get it in 5:30. Forwards got to get it in 5:45.
That's old school.
Right? Mm-hmm. So we got the mile test. And it's crazy. I'm playing in a pro-am in Connecticut or whatever. I turned my ankle. So this like 2 weeks before I got to go to school. Mm-hmm. So my ankle hurt, whatever. I'm not running like how I'm supposed to be, how I had been really trying to get ready. So I get down there. First day running the mile. I think I got my mile at like 7:30. 7 minutes, 30 seconds, and my back was killing me.
That's no crazy.
So the dude was like, damn. And only like 5-6 people really made it. Not I'm lying. Because team, like 14 people, like half probably made it. Mm-hmm. Right? In their respective times. So, whatever, we doing that. And then the next day or whatever conditioning, we in the gym, we doing like 2 and 22s or whatever. Like stuff like that. We doing like ladders or whatever. You got 1 in 10 seconds, 2 in 22 seconds, 3 in 30. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Like doing that, coming back down to 1. We doing bleachers. Like we doing all types of crazy stuff that I have not done. Right. Like, so I'm like, yo. Then we did a beach workout one time. Mind you, we out there like an hour and a half. It's mad hot, sand burning my feet. Like we jumping and all this other stuff. Like it's crazy. So anyway, we doing all that, and I'm just like, yo, nah, I should have went D2. And it's crazy too, because before I went to Norfolk, I was really considering going D2. Yeah. Because I'm like, I just suffered through all this or whatever. I'm like, yo, like, let me just go somewhere where I can have fun or whatever. I was looking at one school, like Kaiser University or Keys or something like that. It's in like Pompano Beach, Florida. Like I'm about to just go enjoy my next couple of years. I'm about to go chill.
They lit too, Kaiser.
Yo, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to go chill, whatever. But, you know what I'm saying? I end up going to Norfolk. I'm trying to stay D1, whatever, you know, prove to myself, blah, blah. So, this is the first time I was like, yeah, I don't know. If this would it take to be good at basketball or, like, to play at this level, I was like, I don't know. This shit might not be for me.
I always say, though, you never had a workout if that never ran through your brain. Of like, yo, is basketball really for me?
Yo, and that was every week. Like twice a week we had those. Those conditioning days were crazy. That 5 weeks of preseason, insane. But then I will say the one thing about that, and like what I really respect it though, it really do like make you like you can't wait to play somebody else. Yeah. Like getting through all of that or whatever, and then like once we finish that, and you know it's all basketball. Like the competitiveness that the way the practice and all that is structured or whatever. Like this is my first time really. I felt like I was a part of a program for real. And I'm learning stuff here too, like the way Jones' mind work and all that, the way it's all set up, like it's just different.
Got you. So now how did you feel about your junior year? And how did you feel your junior year was? How did you feel about your role? What was your opinion on that season?
It was tough. It was a learning thing. I had put in the moment, I put like a little bit of the blame and stuff on them. But I mean, looking back, like accountability wise, like a lot of it was my fault too, just because I wasn't. So going through all the preseason and all that, like the work and how hard practice and stuff was, like my body wasn't really like ready for all of it. So I was hurt. So I wouldn't put in a lot of extra work and stuff like that. So like they would talk about not really seeing me in the gym, which fair. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't always in there, not to like conference play. Then I'll be in the gym or whatever once my body was like, all right, I get it, how it all goes. But it was definitely up and down a little bit. Also just playing the 4 now. Like at Central, I played 2 through 4 really, but mostly 2 and the 3, like on the wing. But at Norfolk, I was all just 4, like really just stretch, pick and pop or whatever. So it was good. I shot 38% from 3 again this year. So I was shooting well on a competitive team. Like the atmosphere was different, and the big thing for me was I just wanted to go to a staff that was honest, that actually cared about me, things like that, or whatever. So, it was good being there, and I grew a lot in my understanding of basketball and all that. And then this is where I grew a love for defense. I really enjoyed defense just from being there and all that. And it helped with my love for basketball. Like we were winning and stuff like that. So I started to enjoy basketball again. But then of course, COVID came this year.
So ended that joint, ended your junior year early. How were y'all looking prior to COVID coming? Do you think y'all were basically one of the favorites or whatever to win the MEAC?
So North Carolina Central is the favorite. They had won it a few years in a row, and they were number 1. We were tied for 2nd, and then we were going into our tournament. And right before we were supposed to play, actually, is when everybody shut down everything. So we were looking pretty good. We had lost to them, but we were beating them mostly that whole game, and we lost to them at their gym. So now we had a neutral site in Norfolk, so we're gonna have a lot of fans. So we felt we're gonna. This is the year we're gonna go to the tournament and all that. So
got you.